Imagine this. You walk into a classroom where there are two teachers working with a group of students. You know that on paper, one is a special education teacher and one is a general education teacher, but you don't know who is who. Afterwards, they both tell you that they love this model and it works well for meeting the needs of their students. Their district gives them plenty of common prep time, and it's a dream job. Is this actually the reality of co-teaching, or a dream scenario that every school district thinks is the reality, but is far from it? So what does co-teaching look like, and what are the benefits? And what considerations should your association be making when planning for this change in working conditions? Co-teaching occurs when a general education and special education teacher work together to plan lessons, teach, monitor student progress, and manage the class. Let's be clear, though. Co-teaching is one type of collaborative service model. While this might work for some, districts should ensure that they have a continuum of placements available for students. CTA policy says that students with IEPs may benefit from instruction provided in general education. There must be a greater emphasis on collaboration between general ed and special ed staff in order to improve and expand services to students. Decisions about the appropriate education for a student with a disability must be individually determined and made with active involvement of varied professionals. Each student must have available the most educationally appropriate curriculum, setting, and program to meet their needs. Co-teaching is not a paraprofessional working in the classroom with a teacher. It is also not a general ed teacher doing all the planning while the special ed professional walks around the classroom. Co-teaching can look a variety of ways. The California English Language Arts frameworks provide a great example of the various types of co-teaching, as you can see here. Ultimately, the most ideal situation is where both teachers work together to provide learning opportunities for students in a way that couldn't just be done with one teacher present. The research supports this premise. Wendy Morosky and Lisa Deeker have written a really great article called Tips and Strategies for Co-Teaching at the Secondary Level. In their work, they cite research that shows that teachers cannot effectively co-teach if they do not have the right materials, support, and ongoing training. Additionally, their research shows that in order for co-teaching to be successful, teachers must volunteer and mutually agree to co-teach. Here's a quick overview of how co-teaching should work. While there's research available to support co-teaching, some experts believe that the research can be contradictory and that there's not a large body of work to review. If your district is considering co-teaching as a service model, we recommend that you start the model as a pilot program. This provides a mutual understanding between the district and the association that this is a temporary situation, and it also gives some flexibility for working out the kinks. You can then create an MOU to work from that for the first year or two. If the co-teaching model is effective and both parties agree to move forward, then that language would be rolled into your contract. Additionally, we have some other questions for consideration as you move forward with this model. We also have a reflection tool for teachers to use when they start the co-teaching process. There are many other types of surveys out there. This is just one that you may use as a starting point to build a positive co-teaching relationship. Ultimately, we believe that successful service models can work if the implementation and design are created by the participating educational personnel. Additionally, planning time, ongoing training, and ongoing supports without an increase in workload must all be part of the program. For additional resources on co-teaching, go to www.cta.org/IPD. Thank you for watching.